welcome to another episode. Sleeping in is the vibe today. I'm gonna take you on just an average day here in Hawaii. It's nothing crazy exciting, but yeah, it's just a regular day.
Oh, what is up, people?
We've been sleeping in today,
dude. My alarm didn't go off. We were supposed to surf this morning.
Yeah, mine went off. I woke up and then I went straight back to bed.
No good?
I didn't look.
You didn't even give it a chance.
Dude, the waves are actually pretty good. Sometimes we get too tired. But this will wake you up.
Oh yeah, big time. That's a fresh pot of Joe.
Jackson says, ditch the folders, use the signature. His aunt sent this to him for his birthday from Hood.
Shout out, Terry. Thank you for the coffee grounds. I'm actually so pumped. It's like when I was young, I'd see all these old people getting coffee for Christmas and birthdays, and I was like, that's lame. But now I drink coffee, and it's like the coolest thing ever. So.
Yeah, when you're like, who wants a bag of beans?
Yeah. No one wants a bag of beans until you drink the beans.
All right, let's go check the waves. Since we blew it and didn't wake up, hopefully we can still score today. Hopefully it's not completely blown out by the wind. How's she looking, dude?
It's looking dreamy, dude.
It's pretty good, yeah. Looks fun.
It looks good fun.
There's a bunch of people at Pipe. Like 20 people. So the update is we just got the text we're gonna film at 11:30 and Jamie says he's gonna do race cars on the foamy at Off the Wall. Which sounds pretty fun. Maybe if I'm lucky he'll let me come do race cars with him. That would be sick. But if not, maybe we'll surf before or after that session. Get out there and do something fun. Can you tell we're pretty worked? And I need a haircut? Got a bloody mullet going on, looking like Jackson Lebsack. I don't know if I can pick them both up.
I got that. That's not mine. I'm holding
You're holding yours. Well, that lighting is about as bad as it gets, isn't it?
It's gotta be the worst lighting there is.
Well, welcome to the first unofficial episode of Coffee with J&J. Yay!
Are you gonna put
Yeah, the little party sound. Remember in Halo when you could turn on the grunt party?
Oh yeah,
and you shoot the heads of the grunts. Like, yay!
And the confetti.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Coffee with J&J.
Timmy!
Hi, boys.
Oh, what's up, Pinball
This is our
Wizard?
new talk show.
We did this a few videos ago, just in the kitchen. I don't know if this is actually gonna become a thing, but I didn't really know what I was gonna make a video on this week, so here we are.
I think that we could slowly progress and evolve this thing to have look, we're in the living room, the lighting's terrible, but it could evolve to a studio setup where we have some background, something in the middle, some sign, I don't know, get all hipster with neon signs and stuff, and then next thing you know, it goes from day one to being, whatever, episode 30, and you got a freaking sick studio.
Episode 30 of Coffee with J&J. By then, it's just basically a masterclass.
Exactly.
GoPro, filming on Reds. What was the Pipe Masters like?
This week was pretty hectic, wasn't it?
It was weird. Normally, Pipe Masters comes and the crowds come and everyone's on the beach and everyone's cheering and it's amazing. The atmosphere is just so much excitement in the air and epic waves are being ridden, huge airs are being, and that all did happen, but it was slightly different. The entire area in front of the house was blocked off, no one could be on it. Everyone was pushed way down the beach to either side. Everyone had to wear masks. The cops were patrolling. Then midway through the competition, WSL CEO and a bunch of people at the WSL get COVID and they shut it down and they go off the internet for 4 days.
Yeah, it was a full ordeal, and it was super weird to see last year compared to this year. Last year was a crowd out front of the house, and it's makes the whole environment of the WSL this huge ordeal where the crowd would go crazy when something cool would happen or a 10-point score would be given. It really brings you into the atmosphere, and the deck felt like a completely different environment last year as it did to this year. So COVID's kind of affected not only the entire world, but sports situations like that. It's weird. And then they had to hold the competition and call it off because of the deal that happened with the CEO. And they ran the comp on the last day of the holding period, and the waves weren't anything crazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, but it was just, I don't know, it was definitely strange.
It was definitely weird. We would have liked to see Jamie make it further in the pipe trials, but again, like he just was a bit unlucky. In the morning, the waves were really bad, and by the afternoon, Josh Ronese was throwing down 9.6s, and it was just firing.
Oh yeah, that is one of the most interesting things that I've found about competitive surfing is how much luck is actually involved in it. There's a lot of sports where like it's little luck, but I have to say that I think surfing competitively has got to be like one of the most luck-driven things with heats and in the way that the ocean changes every hour, right? You could have a heat, like you said, where Jamie went in, you know, the waves were really, really bad. And then fast forward 5 hours later in the day and it was pumping going off.
Yeah, I mean, you take another board sport like skateboarding in the Olympics, the ramp is going to be the same every single time. It's not like, oh, in the morning the ramps are going to be made of bubble gum, and then in the afternoon they're going to be perfect, like smooth concrete and metal.
The action sports world, man. Hectic. I'm making coffee with J&J. All good.
This is my realm.
Yeah.
I'm happy with this. I don't need to be out there competing against the other bests in the world. If there's anyone watching who is like, oh, I would like to start a YouTube channel, you definitely should. And you definitely can. And if you're worried about it being oversaturated, it's not. It's very saturated, but it's not overly saturated to the point where you're not going to get viewers. Everyone on the planet brings a specific viewpoint to the world, and there are millions of other people who are going to relate to your opinion and your point of view on the world. So if you can put your opinions and your way of living and whatever you want to say or do out into the world in your way, and someone's going to watch it. Like, viral videos are different because they're relatable and people think they're awesome universally across the playing field. But if you're going to talk about like knitting, right, that's a smaller niche of people that are going to be interested in that. But there's still people interested.
Yeah, there's people interested in every little thing in the world. And I think that just being authentically you and doing the things that you love to do, you're gonna have your circle of people that gravitate to what it is that you do.
Totally.
Love.
Totally. Well, Jay, I am done with my coffee, man. That concludes the first unofficial episode of Coffee with J&J. Yay!
Conversational topics.
To be honest, I didn't have any video for this week. I have a bunch of half videos made, and they're just not, you know, good enough in my opinion yet. So, but they'll be cool and they'll come out eventually. But this week I was like, what do I make? And I remembered, oh yeah, that Coffee with J&J thing. So if there's anything you guys want us to like really talk about, like a camera pace or video pacing or that kind of, there's like way more stuff that we've learned and figured out about videos and YouTube and all that stuff. If you guys want to know, this is the perfect way for us to answer some of those questions. We could do an Instagram Q&A and then do that in the next video.
That'd be sick.
Whatever. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put up an Instagram story or something, and maybe something on the YouTube community page, and you guys can send me a bunch of questions and we can answer them here. That'd be great.
That'd be great. I mean, this is just a daily routine between me and Justin. Drink coffee, talk life
stuff.
So
if you guys don't brainstorm with one of your friends or business partners or whatever, you should definitely do that 3 times a week minimum.
Oh yeah, 24/7.
It's the best way to get through things. You gotta have someone to bounce ideas off of and someone who will bounce them back and add to it. So anyway, yay, we're done. Well, I just got in from a surf with Jamie and Scotty. The waves were so fun that I'm gonna go back out with Jackson, and Jake is gonna shoot in the water. See how we do. It's getting pretty windy, but could be fun. Hey, that's a nice shirt you got there. Thanks, dude.
Say
What happened, Jackson?
Fin. Took the fin to the arm. That's why you gotta be like this when you're falling, because if that hits your head, that wouldn't be as fun. That's how I got this. That's because I didn't know you had to protect your head back in the day.
That's gnarly. Alright, dude, let's look at that thing. Oh yeah, definitely a little fin slice.
A little blubber particle in there.
Oh yeah.
Get it all bandaged up. Not too shabby. It doesn't hurt. That's good.
That's good. This is the stuff I use on my knees when I hit
Your knees. My bow.
Oh yeah.
Gelatinous jello.
Gelatinous.
Viewer discretion is advised.
My brother would probably laugh. Like, what the heck? My brother is like training to be a nurse. He'd probably laugh. You don't want it too tight. You don't want to cut off circulation. There you go, buddy.
Thanks. Now what? Can I just leave this on for the next week?
Well, that was pretty much an average day here in Hawaii, living on the North Shore. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. A little coffee mission in the morning is pretty much all of our mornings. A little bit of surf if we can, if the waves aren't too crazy, if we're not working too much. We have been working a lot. We've been filming pretty much every day, and we've also been going through all the applications for the new editor for Jamie's channel. Pretty exciting news. We're hiring a full-time editor, and yeah, pretty cool opportunity for somebody who, you know, has been doing it a little while, has some experience, and wants to get into the action sports world, and maybe, you know, maybe it could be you. So I'll leave an email here if you haven't seen that we're looking for an editor. Send us some work that you've done in the past and let us know who you are, and we'll add it to the pile of the stacking pile of applications. And yeah, we've been having fun. It's exciting. Been going through, found some really solid applicants, and it's going well. But there's quite a few to go through. So, but feel free to add that to the list. It's all good. We're looking for the perfect fit. We don't know what the perfect fit is. It's going to take us quite a while to figure that out. So, but yeah, exciting news. But before I end the video, I wanted to quickly unbox something from some friends of mine. You, Karuma Shoes. These guys, I'm working with them a little bit here and there, and they decided to send me a little care package. Thanks, Karuma. Let me just quickly grab this oversized knife and see what we got in here. I'm assuming it's shoes. I mean, they are a shoe company, so. Woo! The classic green box. Boom, boom, boom. Sick. What is this? Blue and white, kind of like mid-high tops. Those are dope. Super dope. These ones. Oh, snap. Classy. White. Those are sick. Epic. Thanks, Karuma. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Obviously wasn't like the ultimate video, but hey, we do what we can. We fit in what we can in our work schedules, and yeah, hope you guys had a really good week, and or having a really good week, because it's Tuesday. And Merry Christmas, because I won't see you until after Christmas. Yeah. Have a good one. Enjoy your family time and stay safe.